Man, Steve fucked this whole week up. Minecraft Steve. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, Steve is full of chaos magic.
I never even played Minecraft, to be honest, but I never really liked Legos. I was like never really too good at like building stuff. It was always just like, look, it's a spaceship. It was just a bunch of like flat stuff.
You didn't like Legos? What kind of kid were you?
Everything looked like a Star Destroyer. That's what I'm saying. It was just like, all right, cool. Or as a house. So I just got bored with Legos, and that's why I never played Minecraft. So,
Dude, if all you got from Legos was a Star Destroyer and a house, that's user error.
I'm just not into those types of games, really. Like, where it's just like, be creative. I'm like, you do it. You be creative, bitch. I paid for it.
I paid for you to be creative, not me.
Yeah, I'm creative all the time. I'm not here for this shit. I need a break. Hey, I'm Fingers.
Hey everyone, this is Days Ahead.
And I'm Nitroid. You're listening to the Kojima Frequency. Have you taken a look at what the Smash Brothers mural looks like now?
No.
With as many characters as they've added?
I haven't.
I swear to God, ever since they added Minecraft Steve to it, it looks like what you would expect to see if you hit top results on DeviantArt. Ugh.
I remember seeing like at E3 and it was already like huge. Now they've added all these other people. It's probably just gonna look ridiculous by now.
And they got like 6 more. Just put Dante in, just so everybody will shut up.
That's what they did with Steve. That's probably what Nintendo said. They said, put Steve in to get these kids to shut up and buy our game.
And Sakurai was like, no, I want to put in like 5 more Fire Emblem characters.
Well, people are joking that like, oh, well, now we have another anime swordsman.
Put in Fortnite.
I mean, oh God, no, please.
Put in Travis Scott.
Dude,
Yeah, he's in everything else.
we are like 8 steps away from Goku now. You know how they have like the Doomsday clock?
Yeah.
We need to have like a Goku and Smash clock. It's at like 11 o'clock now.
God, who else can they even add, like, realistically? Dante at least sort of makes sense.
Gino. They could do like the full Mario RPG catalog. That'd be dope.
Yeah, but have they ever, like, taken a character that they've made one of those Mii outfits and turned it into a full character?
I feel like they have.
Because I've noticed, like, 2 unspoken rules to this. Seems to be, 1, the character can't already be one of the Mii outfits. And 2, the character had to have started in a video game. If it came from anything else, they won't put it in. Like, it can have been in other things, but it had to, like, start in a video game.
Okay, so Goku is kind of off the table then.
Sorry, Dragon Ball fans.
Yeah.
You just gotta believe.
This meme magic will get Goku in.
I mean,
It's either that or Doomslayer.
All right, now you're talking.
Doom guy.
my personal favorite, you always are supposed to have like your personal favorite that's plausible, like something that's out of left field, and then like what's probably gonna happen. And I guess my like plausible one is the Hunter of Monsters. Because, like, they've been showing so much, this exclusive, timed exclusive Monster Hunter information. So, I'm assuming that it's going to align with something that Smash is going to do with Monster Hunter. There's already the Rathalos in Smash.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already in there, so where's the hunter?
Yeah, exactly. And then the trailer for that new Monster Hunter game on the Switch, they have, I think it's like the Grand Master or whatever his name is, like grabbing an envelope for the hunter. And I like freaked out for a second and then it didn't happen. Look, I'm just saying, if you're going to put a trailer in a Nintendo Direct, don't have a moment where your characters fuck with an envelope unless it has to do with Smash. Like, this should be some unspoken rule.
You just don't do that.
Yeah, you don't fuck with people. That's how people get like aneurysms and shit.
Speaking of Monster Hunter, did you see the teaser that dropped today?
And speaking of aneurysms, yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. So it's exactly how I expected it to look.
I had to laugh because the very top comment to the teaser was, "I'm not even a fan of Monster Hunter, but I feel sorry for the people who are."
Nitro Rad said, "This looks like they accidentally made a movie out of the Monster Hunter missions in Peace Walker."
Right?
God, that's really accurate.
It is. Except that instead of getting like Big Boss, we get Mila
Mila Jovovich again. God damn it.
making like the same face the whole movie. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I love her, but
What are you going to say? Paul Anderson's wife's got to work.
She's in so much shit. She's like a running theme in this podcast. This is stupid.
Can we get her on?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a little worried if we keep talking about her, she'll end up in the Metal Gear movie.
yeah, we keep talking about like memeing things into existence.
This is a self-fulfilling prophecy waiting to happen.
Yeah, and she's gonna infiltrate Shadow, like I said in like a few episodes ago, she's gonna infiltrate Shadow Moses. She's gonna have two side characters help her, Meryl and Snake. And then like Snake is gonna fall in love with her.
She's gonna wake up in Shadow Moses. Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, she's gonna wake up in Shadow
Not know
Moses.
who
She's
she
probably
is.
she's gonna wake up in the new world in this movie. I bet you $5 in the Iceborne expansion that she is going to wake up. Her crew might still be like conscious, but she's gonna like wake up in the middle of the new world and be like, "What is this?" Right before Rathalos just like swoops down.
Yeah, that movie's probably gonna suck. I don't know. What have y'all been playing this week?
A lot of Among Us.
Yeah.
And what do you think about it?
I think it makes you a very good liar.
Well, that
And
makes one of us.
Yeah, you got to learn how to manipulate your friends. And you feel kind of scummy after each round, like, God, I really took advantage of them, didn't I? But it's also really satisfying.
It's social engineering, really.
It is. It really is.
It's training kids to be deceptive and to vote.
Damn.
I guess that's the kind of game that we need right now.
I've also been playing a bit of the original Demon's Souls.
Are you getting ready?
No, I don't like the remake. I'm probably the only person on the planet, but
Not even gonna give it a shot.
I don't know, maybe just for lack of games on the PS5, but
Yeah.
I don't like the look of it. I feel like they completely misunderstood the tone of the original.
You know, I figured you would give it a chance because it is being developed by Blue Point, and as you know, Blue Point made the Metal Gear Solid HD remakes. But I think, in terms of, I guess now instead of looking at history, we're looking more so at the fidelity of it all. And whereas, Metal Gear was sort of 1-to-1, I guess they are throwing in their interpretation of Demon's Souls with this remake. It's a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little more invasive, I guess.
It reminds me more of Diablo than Demon's Souls.
Interesting.
And I'll probably give it a shot. I'm sure mechanically it'll be fine.
I think it's just like the color palette and just like the art direction, kind of just like what they're doing.
Yeah, and just monster design as well. Like the Vanguard right off the bat looks nothing like he did originally, but it looks like what you would expect a bro gamer remake of that monster to look like.
Gotcha.
And all I can think of is it reminds me so much of the remake of Shadow of the Colossus, which I know I'm kind of bucking popular opinion here, but I felt like they misunderstood that too.
Yeah.
Like Blue Point's whole approach seems to be, let's make it more beautiful, right? And more
dust
detailed.
it off, yeah.
And like they don't seem to understand that this wasn't necessarily a side effect of the lack of graphical capability of the platform it was on. Like these were also very intentional design choices. So like Shadow of the Colossus, you go into this world and it's very desolate and unwelcoming and barren and life is sparse and you're supposed to feel like this land is dead that you're walking into. It is forbidden.
Yeah.
And then you go into the remake and it's lush and beautiful and bright green and it's a completely different feel.
They just don't appreciate the patina. They're like, let's clean that off with some Windex. Just get that
You're
off
right.
of here. Jesus, what is
And
this? Dirty shit.
I'm glad you made that point about, there's a balance between the graphical limitations and the art direction, because I do feel like in some ways Shadow of the Colossus was a product of its time, where some of those limitations really brought out and emphasized the art direction of what they were going for. And in that way, you know, it's why I kind of don't want a Silent Hill 1 remake, particularly particularly a Silent Hill 1 remake.
Now without
Because-
fog.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh my
you couldn't
God.
see anything. We had to clean that up.
But yeah, like beyond just like, you know, whatever the remake developer's opinion on fog is, I feel like that sort of aliased, rigid PlayStation polygon, low polygonal look of Silent Hill 1 really brought out the art direction of this like B horror movie that leaves sort of a lot to your imagination. So I don't want that to be cleaned up. I don't want to give that more polygons. I want that as it is.
Yeah, you are spot on. And to that point, you know, PS1 has become sort of an indie game aesthetic that's grown in popularity over the past several years. So like there's this one group that I keep an eye on because they churn out some interesting things, and I'm probably going to mess up the name, but I think it's like Haunted PS1. But they're sort of like this retro indie game group that specifically tries to collect people who are making PS1 style horror games, you know, or games in that aesthetic. And and you get all these cool little experiments, and you know, they're hit and miss, but that's a whole scene now of like let's make a PS1 style game, and there's a lot of interesting stuff out there.
So you just reminded me, I'm trying to find their Twitter account right now. Oh gosh, if I find it, I need to find this, because if I don't and I don't